Welcome to this video series on frequently asked questions about the Java language. In this ongoing series of videos, we'll answer commonly asked questions about the Java programming language. You'll come away from the video with a solution to your question. In the presentation section of this video, we'll provide background information on the topic. Then we'll go to the lab and work out a solution. Next, we'll discuss the solution from an application security point of view. We'll let you know what to watch out for to ensure your code stays secure. Like and subscribe to get more content like this for free. Ready to get started? Let's go. The question today is, how can you sort a map of key-value pairs, sorting by value instead of by keys? First, a little background. The map interface from the java.util package is part of the Collections API that's been available since Java 1.2. The map interface is used to map keys to values. A map cannot contain duplicate keys, but there's no such restriction on values. Map contents can be viewed as a set of keys, a collection of values, or a set of key-value mappings. So how can we sort a map by value instead of by key? Great question. Let's take a look. There are a few different ways to do this using both Java 8 and pre-Java 8 techniques. Let's look at the elegant solution that was introduced in Java 8 using streams. We'll use the IntelliJ IDEA IDE to develop our solution. Let's start by creating a class called maps01. We'll use the live template PSVM to create our main method. Let's create a map of string integer pairs called vehicles. And we'll initialize our map using the names of models of Ford vehicles. Such as Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, and so on. Let's say that the numbers represent the available cars for sale. And let's use the SOUT live template to create our print line statement. We'll add a message and include the vehicle map in our print statement. And let's run that code. When we get the output, notice that it's not sorted by either key or value, or even in the same order when we created our map. Let's comment out the print line statement and add a new print line message to indicate that now we'll be sorting first by the keys. Let's enter the entire command and then look at it piece by piece to see what's going on. The first call is to the entry set method. It returns a set view of the mappings contained in the map. Up to this point, we've been using things from the Collections API, which has been part of Java since 1.2. Next, we'll call stream, which returns a sequential stream with the collection as its source. Streams were introduced in Java 8. The stream interface is in the java.util stream class and represents a sequence of elements that support sequential and parallel aggregation operations. These include operations like filtering, counting, and as we'll see in this example, sorting and iterating. Finally, we'll call the sorted method and pass in a comparator that will provide back a stream in the order specified by the comparator. In this case, we'll be using the map.entry interface, which returns a collection view of the map, and we'll invoke the comparing by key method to return a comparator that returns the map entries ordered by the key. We get back our entries in a stream, which we reference by the variable sorted by key. Next, to print out the values of our stream, we use the for-each method to iterate over the stream using the method reference systemout::println to print the contents of the stream. Here we see another way that we could have written exactly the same statement. This is lambda syntax also introduced in Java 8. The arrow separates the arguments, in this case x, which represents each entry in the stream, from the expression body, which in this case is the more conventional systemout::println statement that we've all seen since our first Hello World program. The arrow is sometimes called the arrow operator or lambda operator. Now let's run that code. And when we do, we see that we get back our key value pairs displayed, sorted by key. Now let's actually solve the problem we came here for. We'll go ahead and sort the map by values. We'll add a message to indicate what we're going to do. And we'll create nearly the same statement as above, except for our comparator. We'll use comparing by value to sort the results by value instead of comparing by key like we did above. And let's use the same for-each method from the stream class and the systemout::println method reference to print the values. And let's run that code. This time we see the values printed, but they're sorted by values, 1, 2, 3, 5, etc. Notice that F150 and Explorer both have a value of 3 that were printed, confirming that duplicate values will be handled properly. So let's take a look at this solution from an application security point of view. Are there any security concerns around sorting a map? Generally speaking, for this topic, no, there are no security issues, but keep a few things top of mind. Know where your data comes from, and implement proper controls to safeguard the data. Don't leak sensitive data outside of your application. This means don't write sensitive information to log files. And don't write messages to the console of your long-running application, where the data might be seen by others or logged unintentionally. And don't write unmasked sensitive data to the screen of your application unless it's allowed. Always ask your business partners for clarity on questions like this. Always use appropriate encryption of sensitive data when it's sitting on the disk waiting to be used or being transmitted across the network, including internal networks. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with others. Right now, while it's still available, go to www.beginsecuretraining.com to get our free ebook on how to write more secure Java code. When writing code, remember to always begin secure.